Boom, boom. This is Kendra. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, so we got a little bit of Soland Reloaded. Let's go ahead and talk about it here. I mentioned yesterday in a video, I was hoping that they were going to come out with an SS Plus tank. And they are coming out with an SS Plus tank. We just, I had not looked at, I don't do much Facebook, so I had not looked at Facebook. But then one of my subscribers pointed out that they are coming out with one, and it is supposed to be tomorrow. We're going to be looking at SS Plus Ren, which of course would be the logical assumption for your first SS, well, your second SS Plus tank. Well, first SS Plus, TN is of course SS, but so a beautiful look, as you can see there, as always, excellent design. And then we've got the skill set: snow white skin, slightly slender phoenix size, a face with somewhat stateliness. She is rather with a cold, indifferent personality. Ren is an extremely meticulous person who is calm, composed, intelligent, has extreme perseverance. She hates to lose. Yes, she does hate to lose immensely, and plans things with precision. She's confident in her speech. Despite her indifference to people, she cares for those who follow, and she has a crush on Tang San, which we do know about. And we know that she does hate her mother. She doesn't go see her mother unless it's absolutely necessary. BB's her mother. That's what she was. As you know, Red was the one who was disguised herself as the Crown Prince, King He, and in the anime. If you watch the anime, they spruced that out very well. So let's take a look at a little bit on the skill set. Angelic Domain, of course, receives divine protection, granting her damage reduction, injury reduction, and permanently increasing her PvE damage. So this is going to make her an excellent PvE character. Angelic Fire Dragon Formation, the golden fire created out of the constellation of angelic divine power, pounces on the enemy and deals massive damage. That's one of the things you always have to worry about with a tank, is the ability to close the distance rapidly. We're talking a tank, so we're talking melee combat, we're talking close combat, so we need to get there fast because you have to run across the screen. And this is one of the things that Clear Sky is excellent on, is his ability to virtually teleport to the front of the thing. So that's one of the things I don't like about Tien, is the fact that he really does not have a close quarters combat, so he can get there fast. He does excellent once you get there, but he doesn't get there very fast. It looks like that she's got the ability to pounce, so I'm hoping that will be able to occur as well as closing the distance. Surrounds herself with the Angelic Device, increases her block rate, deals magic damage to enemies around her, so she's got a shield. Insert the Holy Sword at the ground and manifest sword range to strike the enemies ahead. Quinn rushes to the target and knocks them back. There we go. That's what we're looking for right there. Angelic Assault. Ren rushes to the target and knocks them back while increasing both of her defense. Yep, that's it right there. She's going to be an excellent tank, period. That's one of the capabilities that makes an excellent tank. She's definitely going to be better than Tien in terms once you get her up there. And then during the battle, Angelic Hexagram. During the battle, each surviving ally will increase Ren's defense and healing effect. That's excellent as well too. So this is definitely want to get her up as far as possible to access all of these skills. And then we got lineup, match, and whatnot. So yeah, that's definitely going to be something that we definitely want to look at. She's definitely going to be something. Now this starts tomorrow. 4/8. Okay, it's going to be looks like a 3-day event, so we'll have to see how. We still have not got the remaining event for finishing up Bow. So let's pop back here a little bit here. Let's see here. So the event is from, yeah, it's 4/8 to 4/10. So that's tomorrow. Not seeing if that's actually, we got Ayin right here. I'm not seeing, this looks like her, so it's going to be it's Ayin secret treasures. So Tang Sang secret soul masters can choose to buy, so we're going to have the ability to purchase it inside of the secret shop as well. It doesn't look like Bo's event either, so it just looks like Yeah, it just looks like a lot of stuff in relation to her. So not so much in terms of other stuff as well. So we'll have to see. But it looks like that she will be available. So we are getting a tank. As I said, we needed a second tank. I mean, higher level events require 2 teams, so you need a second tank for that team to make it competitive. And we did not have that. So yeah, this is definitely going to be something that you want to get, something to work on, and I'm glad it's Ren, because Ren was my favorite character in the game. I used her as my first tank, and I just loved her to death. But you know, Tien was of course the better tank. He's SS, she was S. So it's interesting to see, but it looks like we will have her. Whether or not she'll be the fusion on, I don't think. I'm not sure if she's going to be standalone or if she'll be the fusion with Bo, because we still haven't got it filled in yet. We also haven't seen her up yet inside of here. Normally they announce the character in here before they put it up. This might possibly be some type of event, an event where it's only, you know, purchasable through things. But normally I would hope to see her up. Maybe they'll put her in tomorrow whenever they do. Well, of course, if they're going to have the event tomorrow, they'll have to put her in the thing, unless there's not going to be enough shards to actually create her. So you won't have enough shards to summon her. You can start getting shards early, but you won't be getting enough at this point to actually create her. And of course, that's logical. They very seldom have enough shards to actually acquire it on day 1. At least some of the newer characters they've been having. It usually takes 2 or 3 events. On the Clear Sky, I think it took 2 events. I think you had to wait. You could purchase some, but you couldn't purchase enough to actually do the actual summon at that point. You couldn't get enough shards. So we'll have to see. But it looks like we are getting an SS+. So that's great. That's something we've been waiting for. So we'll do another video tomorrow when the event pops up, of course, but I wanted to let everybody know you might want to hold off on your diamonds, because it looks like there'll be some purchase capabilities there, so we want to get as many shards from her as we can, and hopefully we'll see the remaining event for Bo, so we can get her as well. But definitely what Ren is the actual most important right now, because Bo's damage, a lot of damage, AoE. I've got AoE damage in my second team. I've got Phoenix if I need AoE, and Tank Sand does a little bit of good in terms of a little bit of AoE damage. So damage is really not not a problem for the second team, and healing is not, because we've got Oscar. The problem has been a tank, the inability to have that second team protected by something. Has always been, you know, a downside. So that's going to be fixed, but she fills that hole. So she's going to be the new focus at this point. You know, we'll bring them both up, of course, her and Bo, but priority will be given to Ren. Of course, we have to determine how long it's going to be before we can actually acquire her. I mean, we are doing this from a free-to-play perspective, so we can't just, you know, snatch her up in. It might take a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month before we can actually get enough shards to get her. So I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be out there. There's going to be an event, and it looks like there's going to be a shop for it, and it looks like there's going to be under IN's, you know, that they have her thing pop up here, the blue sword. So it's obviously going to be in here. So we're going to have to see exactly what type of an offering there's going to be in terms of, you know, what they have. This is IN Secret Treasure. It's the blue silver treasure is what you see on the screen, and it's going to be updating here, of course, in a period of time here, and we'll see that tonight. We'll see it where it updates. So she'll be in here, and it looks like to be able to get some inside the shop. So we'll have to wait and see what they throw up. But we are getting an SS Plus tank, so that's great, and that seems to be the one thing we were lacking. So that'll hopefully take care of that. All right, so I just wanted to do a quick video on that, let you know. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. As always, once you've subscribed and clicked on the bell, you get notified I drop a video. So like and share the video, as it will help the channel immensely. Kidder coming at you from the corner, signing out.